DV 2027. Green Card Lottery is delayed, and if you have been checking the official site every week since October, that frustration makes sense. When a registration window does not open on schedule, people lose time, miss updates, and become easier targets for scams. Right now, the Diversity Visa program has missed its usual October launch by more than 8 months, and the official page still has no countdown or confirmed start date. In this video, I'll explain what is actually known about DV 2027, why the delay is happening, which rule changes are confirmed, what is still unknown, and how to avoid fake offers that are already circulating. This is general information, not legal advice. Stay with me to the end, because I'll also explain what the selected winner's visa window will look like once registration finally opens. To understand why this matters, it helps to know how the DV lottery normally works. In a typical year, the State Department opens online registration in early October and keeps it open for about a month. For example, DV 2026 ran from October 6th through November 7th, 2024. DV 2025 ran from October 4th through November 7th, 2023. DV 2024 ran from October 5th through November 8th, 2022. For decades, that pattern has been very consistent. DV 2027 broke that pattern completely. As of now, the registration period has still not opened, and the State Department has not announced a confirmed start date. That makes this the longest delay in the modern history of the program. This is not based on rumors. The delay was officially acknowledged by the State Department itself. On November 5th, 2025, the department posted a notice saying it was making changes to the diversity visa entry process and that the new registration start date would be announced as soon as practicable. That is the latest official position, and it is the one applicants should rely on. So why is the delay happening? Let's separate confirmed reasons from speculation. The first confirmed change is a new $1 registration fee. For the first time, DV applicants will need to pay a small electronic fee just to submit an entry. In the past, entering the lottery was free, and the $330 application fee only applied later to people who were selected. The State Department says this new entry fee is meant to help cover the administrative cost of running the random selection process, and officials estimate it could bring in about $25 million each year. Building, testing, and securing a new electronic payment system for applicants around the world takes time, and many immigration attorneys believe that is one likely technical reason for the delay. The second confirmed change is the return of the passport requirement. On March 11, 2026, the State Department published a final rule in the Federal Register, bringing back a passport requirement for DV applicants. Under this rule, applicants will need to upload a digital scan of the biographic page of a valid passport during registration itself, not after being selected. This rule took effect on April 10, 2026, and officials say it is intended to reduce fraud and improve identity verification. The third confirmed factor is enhanced vetting and security review. In more recent statements, the State Department has pointed to national security and new review procedures as part of the reason it has not announced the timing yet. That means additional checks are being built into the process before the registration window opens. One thing this delay does not mean is that the program has been canceled. The diversity visa lottery exists under federal law, and it continues unless Congress formally changes that law. That has not happened. Now let's go through the rule changes you need to know so you can prepare correctly. First, there will be a $1 entry fee. Every entry for every applicant will require this electronic payment at the time of registration. Second, a passport will be required at the time of entry, not just after selection. You will need a valid passport and a digital copy of its photo page when you submit your entry. If your passport is expired or close to expiring, this is the time to renew it. Third, the basic eligibility rules remain the same. You still need to meet the usual education or work experience requirement, and you still need to be from an eligible low immigration country. The official list of eligible countries will be published together with the registration instructions once the window opens. One important rule has not changed. The $330 visa application fee that applies only if you are selected, is still the same for now, although officials have noted that the fee structure could be reviewed later. Here is one common misunderstanding I want to clear up. In August 2025, there was a proposal involving passports that was not the same as the version ultimately adopted. The rule currently in effect is the one finalized through the March 2026 federal rule, not the earlier draft idea. For the most current requirements, always check the official travel.state.gov diversity visa page, since instructions in this area can change. So when will registration actually open? That is the question most people care about, and the honest answer is that no exact date has been announced yet. The State Department's wording has stayed consistent for months. The new dates will be announced as soon as practicable and shared widely through official channels once they are finalized. What we do know for certain is the visa application window for anyone who is eventually selected. The State Department has repeatedly confirmed that DV 2027 selectees will have from October 1st, 2026 through September 30th, 2027 to complete their immigrant visa applications. That one-year period is fixed by the federal fiscal year, and the registration delay does not change it. The practical effect is important. If registration opens late, the processing timeline for winners could feel more compressed because the October 2026 to September 2027 deadline does not move. That is why many immigration attorneys are telling people not to wait until the portal opens before getting ready. Here is what you should do right now while you wait for the official announcement. First, check your passport and renew it if it is expired or will expire soon. You will need a valid passport to submit an entry in this cycle. Second, gather your education records and work history documents now so you are not scrambling later, especially if the process becomes more compressed than usual. Third, prepare a compliant digital photo that meets the official diversity visa photo standards. Fourth, and this is critical, only trust official U.S. government sources. The only legitimate registration site is the official diversity visa program page, and the State Department has directly warned that DV 2027 has not opened yet, even though some websites and emails are already claiming otherwise. Several U.S. embassies, including the U.S. Embassy in Samoa, have also said publicly that DV 2027 has not started and have warned applicants about scams. Watch for these red flags. Anyone promising early registration access, anyone claiming they can improve your chances of selection, and anyone asking you to pay with gift cards or cryptocurrency. The only legitimate fee is the new $1 electronic fee paid through the official government portal after registration opens. Nothing else, and nowhere else. So here is the bottom line. DV 2027 registration is delayed because of a new $1 entry fee, a restored passport requirement, and additional security vetting. The program itself is still active and required by law. The official start date has not been announced yet, but the visa application window for winners, October 2026 through September 2027, is still fixed. My advice is simple. Do not panic, do not pay anyone offering fake access, and do not trust unofficial messages. Bookmark the official travel.state.gov diversity visa news page so you can check the real update as soon as it is posted. If this video helped clear up the confusion, please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you do not miss the moment the official date is announced. Leave your questions in the comments, and I'll keep tracking this story and sharing updates as soon as the State Department makes its next move.